Great stuff, great stuff. Now we have Tom O'Connor and Kieran Keller with two G's. And they'll be followed by Kieran Ryan with two songs. Mary's Bright Child and The Water is Wide.
Two G's known as tiny Hamiltons.
This is a Christmas song for the time of year. Long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible says, Mary's boy child Jesus Christ was born on Christmas Day. As shepherds watched their flocks by night, them see a bright new shining star. They hear a choir of angels sing, the music seemed to come from afar. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a new King born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Trumpets sound and angels sing, listen to what they say, that man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Now Joseph and his wife Mary come to Bethlehem that night. They find no place to born the child, not a single room was in sight. By and by they find a little nook, and in a stable all forlorn, and in a manger cold and dark, Mary's little boy child was born. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a new king born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Trumpets sound and angels sing, listen to what they say, that man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Happy Christmas. Okay, this is an old song, and it's called The Water is Wide. Oh, the water is wide, and I can swim o'er, neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. For love is gentle, and love is kind. Love is sweet when first it's new, but love grows old, and it waxes cold, and fades away like the morning dew. There is a ship, and it sails the sea. It's loaded deep can be, but not as deep as the love I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim. Oh, the water is wide, and I can't swim o'er, neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I, and both shall row, my love and I.
Now we'll have a song from Faha called In My Father's House, sung by Michael Quirk. Then we'll have a recitation by Louise O'Shea called The Beautiful Game. And next we'll have a song from Owen and Cedar O'Shea called Shul a Room.
The gable wall is all that's left now. The old thatched cottage is falling down. And I dry my eyes as I fondly remember the days from long ago when I was young. In my father's house, we were poor but rich in love. No TV, but music we had plenty of. And my mother hummed those melodies, and we all sang along. And in my father's house, when I was young, now comes the time when I am older, and my own fondly remember the days from long ago when I were young, and in my father's house his smile would greet you at the door. A friendly word, a wee drop is what we're welcome for, and at night time neighbours rambled in and might stay till 12 or 1 in my father's house when they were young. Now years have passed and times are changing. The rambling house is almost gone, but still I hear the laughter of children, just like long ago when I was young. And in my father's house we were poor but rich in love. No TV, but good times there were plenty of, and we made the best of what we had, and we sang a happy song. And in my father's house when we were young, and in my father's house when we were young.
The beautiful game. Less than a minute remains in the clock as I tightened my shoelace and I turned down my sock. One last chance and it's all down to me. It must be a goal, for we need all three. I step up to the ball and I look towards the posts. Is that the crowd I hear, or is it the ghosts of men who before me have faced the same test, yet never once failed to give it their best? My father, he gave me the love of it all, as he guided my arms to strike that first ball. A hurley or football, it's the same thing to me. It's playing the game that matters, you see. From boys in the field to the big crowd roar, there had never been anything to excite me more. From the day I could run to the day I can't walk, and even then about the game I'll still talk. The few steps to the ball now seems like a mile, but a well-placed shot and I'll be carried in style, on shoulders of teammates expressing their joy. It's a dream that's consumed me since I was a child. My feet pound the ground, my foot sends the ball. It sails through the air over those who are tall. Then dipping and curling, it finds the goal. And just for a moment, I was in touch with my soul. A whistle blows hard and I awake from my dream. I'm watching my own son playing the game. And maybe one day they'll announce his name as he steps out to play the beautiful game.
To buy my love a rock of steel, is good to have horny slong. Shula, 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 rua, shuga, saki, hogi, shuga, kyun, shuga, dar, sag, seli, lam, is good. Oh, Shulgadar sagisir lilam. Yiskude atuhavo hornislam. I wish in vain. I wish I had my heart again, and vainly think I did not complain. Yesterday at Humavo Hornislam. Shula, 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 ron. Sugar, saki, hoge, sugar, kyun. Sugar, darsag, ser, lilam. Yesterday at Humavo Hornislam.
Lovely music, song and verse there together, and well done. Now we'll have another from Kieran Ryan, a Faha favourite, entitled The Dutchman. Then we'll have some comic tunes from Paul Sexton, called The Leitrim Lilter and The 12 Bins. Then we'll have songs from Caroline Allman and Norma Clifford. Caroline singing All Along the Wide Atlantic Way, and Norma with Home to Donegal.
This is called The Dutchman. The Dutchman's not the kind of man keep his thumb jammed in the dam that holds his dreams in. That's a secret only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam is golden, in the morning Margaret brings him breakfast. She believes him. He thinks that tulips bloom beneath the snow. He's mad as he can be, but Margaret only sees that sometimes she sees her unborn children in his eye. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The Dutchman still wears wooden shoes, his hat and coat are patched with love that Margaret sewed in. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam. He watches tugboats down canals and calls out to them when he thinks he knows the captain. Till Margaret comes to take him home again, through unforgiving streets that trip him, though she holds his arm. Sometimes he thinks that he's alone, he calls her name. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The windmills wear the winter in, she winds his muffler tighter, they sit in the kitchen. And the tea with whiskey keeps away the June. He sees her for a moment, calls her name, she makes his bed up, humming some old love song. She learned it when the tune was very new. He hums a line or two, they hum together in the night. The Dutchman falls asleep and Margaret blows the candle out. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the world rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the world rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me.
nights all along the wild Atlantic way. The time that we climbed Croagh nearly went astray. Our legs were aching, falling off us all along the wild Atlantic way. When will you bring me my love? Counting down the days. When will you bring me my love? All along the wild Atlantic way. Time that we went skinny dipping down in Derry, smelling Galway salted ocean all along the wild Atlantic way. The time that we met Willie Clancy piping in Malbay, we sang and danced till the early morning all along the wild Atlantic way. When will you bring me my love? Counting down the days. When will you bring me my love? All along the wild Atlantic way. I watched you catch the fish near Dingle as Corrocks rode away. I'll wait for you with the half-night glooming all along the wild Atlantic way. Cycling back from the blackball headskin, salty from the spray, the ocean looming out beyond us all along the wild Atlantic way. When will you bring me my love? Counting down the days. When will you bring me my love? All along the wild Atlantic way. When will you bring me my love? Counting down the days. When will you bring me my love? All along the wild Atlantic way. When will you bring me my love? I'm counting down the days. When will you bring me my love? All along the wild Atlantic way. Thank you. The lights of London are far behind. Thoughts of my homeland are crowding my mind. Familiar places come into view. I see my home now, soon I'll see you. We'll talk to the old folk, they're getting on. Treat them to late nights and sing a few songs. We'll talk of the neighbors and life in the town. There's so much to tell them, and the days fly round. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. And then tomorrow we'll take a walk down to St. Mary's, to a sheltered spot. We'll kneel and pray there for the ones who have gone, in hope they are proud of their wandering son. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. Yes, my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal.
A fabulous mix of music and sound there. Now we have another dead Sean Murphy with daughter Shauna with a few tunes. They'll be followed by Miriam and Fiona Phil with a song and piano accompaniment. Then we'll have a harp and sound from Rachel O'Connor singing The Town I Love So Well.
The morn was breaking bright and fair, the lark sang in the sky, when the maid she bound her golden hair with the blind glance in her eye. For who beyond in the gay green wood was awaiting her with joy? Oh, who but her gallant Renardine on the mountains of Pomeroy? An outlawed man with my gun I'll guard you on the mountains of Pomeroy. The morn has come, she rose and fled from her cruel kin and home, and bright the wood and rosy red, and the tumbling torrents foam. But the mist came down and the tempest roared, and did all around destroy. And a pale drunk bride met Renardine on the mountains of Pomeroy. In my memory, I will always see the town that I have loved so well, where our school played ball by the old gas yard wall, and we sang through the smoke and the smell, going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways, in the town I've loved so well. In the early morning, the church factory horn called the women from Cregan, the moor and the bog, while the men on the dole played a mother's role, fed the children and then trained the dogs. And when times got tough, there was just about enough, but they sighed through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride in the town I've loved so well. There was music there in the dairy air, like a language that we could all understand. I remember the day when I earned my first pay, and I played in a small pickup band. There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me. For I'd learned about life, and I found my wife in the town I've loved so well. But when I returned, oh my eyes, how they've burned, to see how a town could be brought to its knees by the armored cars and the bombed out
be done to the town I've loved so well? Now the music's gone, but they carry on, for their spirit's been bruised, never broken. They will not forget, but their hearts are set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the town I've loved so well.
Now we'll have Michael O'Shea with a selection of tunes from far away. This will be followed by Geraldine and Niall Brosnan with a song called Both Sides Now. Then we'll have Geraldine again singing The Village of Ashty.
Hello, hope you're all keeping well. Micheál O'Shea here. I'm happy to be part of the Rambling House. I'm here in Mexico at the moment, enjoying the lovely weather and the sunshine. Hopefully I'll be back to Ireland very soon. But until then, I'll play a few tunes on the tin whistle. I have the tin whistle with me. I'll play 2 jigs. The first one is called The Maid on the Green, and then I'll go into the Bank of Turf. I think Mary Bergen plays these 2 tunes. Okay. Thank you. All the best. Take care.
Okay, so we've seen some great music on Facebook over the week, so we're going to do something. This is in the fantastic key of B flat, which Geraldine is delighted about. I'll give this a go. goes and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but the clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds' illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel. With every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's love's illusion I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud, and dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. But something's lost and something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all.
I'm just just a plain young Irish lad, and Kerry is my home. I love to ramble down the road when my daily chores are done. It happened that one summer's eve, when fate was kind to me, I spied a young girl walking in the village of Asti. So I resolved to speak with her, to hear what she might say. I walked a little faster until I crossed her way. I stated my intentions quite plain for her to see, and she took my hand and kissed my cheek in the village of Asti. Says she, "My handsome fellow, I'm glad we've chanced to meet. I've often thought about you as I'm walking down the street. If you think I'll make you happy, then I'll gladly go your way, and we'll speak with Father Murphy and name our wedding day." The priest, he spoke of love and life, he blessed our hearts as one, and he wished us every happiness until life's race is won. We walked the aisle with love's sweet smiles for all the world to see, and we headed out for Kathleen's house in the village of Asti. And now we have a little house, we've got lovely children too, and we'd like to have your company if you're ever passing through. We'll sing a song and talk a while and have a cup of tea, for I know you'll love the life we live in the village of Asti. Woo!
Now we have some more music from Sean and Sean Murphy, this time playing The Mountains of Pomeroy. They'll be followed by another duet from Colleen and Catholic O'Fairlawn with 3 tunes: O'Dowd's number 9, Gardener's Daughter, and Free and Easy. includes our music, song, dance, poetry, whatever else. And I hope it helped to lift your spirits in these challenging times. I sincerely hope to see everyone back here next year for another great night of music. But until then, I hope you all keep safe. And a very happy Christmas from all in the Strike Community Council and Midtown the Strike Office. Good night and God bless. I leave you now and we'll round off the Ramley House with Rob Finn on the pipes and two reels from Tom O'Connell and Kieran Keller. Good night.
Two reels, the bird in the bush, and the sky running.